Yo, 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 ladies and gents, your boy Javier here on a solo mission episode 131 of the Revolution Pod, man. Hope you guys are having a great evening, great month, great start of November here. Um, and yeah, appreciate you rocking with me, man. I'm going to be on this solo mission. Shout out to my man Victorious, couldn't be here with me tonight, but he definitely said, yo, if you got the energy, crush it, and that's what I'm going to do. So like, share, subscribe. Appreciate you. We're going to go through a bunch of awesome stuff, usual stuff that we go through. Bitcoin, I'll hit you with that. We got some college updates. I'm looking at my little board here. Oh, it's birthday season. I know my man. Yeah, I'll give you some updates on that. I got on my notes. I got life, night driving, commie. So yeah, just some funny stuff. But appreciate you rocking with me, man. Like I said, on this solo mission, we're gonna get some good energy going. We're gonna kick it right off. I'll give you a Bitcoin update. I think the last price was I looked at it was like 103,000, crashing down to 103,000. People shaking in their boots. But in reality, great time to buy, great time to hold on to. 4 years minimum. Of course, not legal advice, but yeah, great time to buy. So make sure you're checking that out. Oh, this can be a nice little, easy breezy, quick, smooth episode for the people, man. It's funny. We hadn't gotten out a little episode. Been seeing some people out and about, and of course, anytime that happens, we get a little dry spell. People are like, yo, what's good with the pod? You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get a little episode out, and here we are. So again, hope you're doing well. Hope everyone out there is crushing. Like I said, hit the like button. We appreciate all the support. Gave you a little Bitcoin. We'll hop back into that. But first and foremost, want to give you the college update. Don't want to bury the lead. As I got the jersey on, you can see supporting the boys over at Riv. I just saw, and I'm going to go through a couple teams, our couple usual teams. Of course, Riv, their men's soccer team, saw they just advanced to the GNAC finals. First time since like 97. So, 30 years or something. I don't know. I can't do that math there. Um, but they've got a nice trip to Connecticut over at St. Joe's. They got a nice battle over there. They won like 7 or 8 in a row here to finish, or a bunch in conference to finish. Shout out those guys up in Nashville, New Hampshire. Shout out to the boys in the locker room. They were playing on Joe and Merrill Field. And good luck here in the finals. Bring home some hardware, boys. And then jump right into stay right there up in Nashville. My man Jeff Costa, my brother Jeff, big supporter of the show, of course, fellow alum there at Riv. He's got the girls, the women's volleyball team, and I know they're doing well right now. I think they're like 9-3 in conference, and they got a nice little. I think they had a couple days off to rest here before they finish their regular season, and then jump into their conference playoffs. So shout out to Jeff, keep crushing, and we need to. We're looking for GNAC finals. GNAC finals or bust. GNAC title, or bust possibly. So shout out to Jeff and all the everyone up there at Riv participating in the battles here to end the season. And then we'll swing right over to Salem State. Keep it on the college side. Shout out to Matt Correa and all the boys down there, the Vikings. Correa camps and clinics. They're in the quarterfinals. I think they just beat Anna Maria 3-0 was the last time I checked, and then they're going to play. I think Bridgewater State is one of the higher seeds, but nonetheless, I think they're heading on the road for the semifinals in their conference. So shout out to Salem State. Good luck to those boys. Been following them as well. So shout out to them. And then we got WestCon over there. Don Ferguson. I know his daughter Maggie has been playing well. So shout out to Maggie. Shout out to Don, the whole Ferguson crew. Same thing with WestCon. I think they're finishing their regular season and then they're jumping into their postseason tournament. But I think they're doing pretty well in the Little East as well. So shout out to those guys, man. And then let me take a quick swig here. And then we keep it local. Shout out my man Henry over there at Methuen Rangers. I just checked. They're like 10 wins, 2 losses, 6 ties, or something like that. So to get to 10 wins is unbelievable. Only 2 losses, really solid. So I know they made a run last year in the state tournament. So hopefully they can do it again and get even better than they did last year. So shout out to those guys, man. Everyone out there doing their postseason thing. Good luck. Of course, there can only be one winner at whatever level you're playing on. But shout out to the boys here. Riv, of course. Shout out to Jeff Costa and the women over there. Matt and the Vikings. Don over there, WestCon and those guys. Henry, Methuen Rangers, as much as it pains me to say that. Of course, we're shouting out Methuen Rangers. So all day long, good luck to those guys. Real quick, just to switch gears, happy birthday to my man Lucas. I wish Victorious on the show so we could shout out Lucas. I think he just turned 9 was his age, I'm pretty sure, but shout out Lucas. Hope you got some good things. I know we're going to, I know there's going to be some big wrestling stuff coming up, so shout out Lucas and be on the lookout for anything there. Big wrestling, I mean, we can't. I'm not even going to tap into the wrestling world here. Victorious always leads that, but happy birthday, Lucas. My birthday tomorrow. Today, November 5th. So appreciate you rocking with us. It's Wednesday night, November 5th. So appreciate you, of course. Hit the like button. It helps us in the algo. Leave a comment. Again, your boy Javier on the solo mission. And then, birthday, more life. Just went to Victorious's birthday party. He had a nice little 40th birthday party. Kendra threw. Shout out to Kendra. But yeah, a lot of people up there celebrating Victorious, and it was a special night. A lot of people had fun. I know me and Chris and I went up there, had a ball. Great food, great energy, great music. It was a good time up there. So shout out Victorious. 40 years young. So a lot of birthday energy going out there here on episode 131 of the Rip Pod, man. Appreciate you guys rocking with us. And then, I know Victorious, I can't speak for his Londonderry team and how they did. Our Haverhill team did well. Just good finish to the fall soccer season. Marcus crushing, Tyler crushing. Yeah, man, we did well. So shout out to everyone finishing up all the athletic seasons. Just to jump back into Bitcoin real quick. Last price I saw was 130. People shaking, people scared, people selling. And I tell anybody, and again, not financial advice, tell anybody, like, if you're not into an asset if you're not going to hold it for 10 years, really, if you don't plan on, it's like, we're not buying it then, you know what I'm saying? If you don't plan on holding it for 10 years, don't hold it, you know what I'm saying? You should be holding things that you buy as an asset for a long time. And when I tell people about Bitcoin, I say, and Victorious, we've said the same thing, 4 years minimum. You should be holding Bitcoin 4 years minimum. And then really 10 years is the right time. And then the ultimate time is forever, right? So different stages of Bitcoin, as always, different levels to everything. But just wanted to tap in with all the Bitcoin heads. We're throwing a lot of support, and really just do the knowledge, do your own homework, read the books, stay educated, and that's on any front. You know what I'm saying? It's funny. We just went to we had a little golf tournament, little boys golf tournament. Went down to Brewster. Bunch of the boys, me, Kirk, Dan, Kev, Festa, Victorious, who I miss, Birdman, Nick. Yeah, just had a blast down there. So I don't know. To me, it was like this exactly why you invest is so you can have those times. You can take that whatever money or gains, whatever, and like you have that opportunity to go and spend a couple of days with the boys and chill. But you shouldn't be in the game it's a long term game basically. You know what I'm saying? When I think of turning 42 tomorrow. I've been saying I plan to live till I'm 90. I want to live till I'm 90. So this is just not. We're not even halfway into the game yet. So long way to go still. But yeah, that's how you have to approach it. It's like, this is a long term game, and you have to have that long time horizon. Anybody who's thinks like Bitcoin or investing or the get rich stuff, believe me, it's out there and people get it happens. Lightning strikes. But yeah, it's not, that's not, I would say it's atypical, right? It's atypical. So shout out to all the investors, shout out to all the birthday people, shout out to all the Bitcoin heads, shout out to all the college teams. And then, I got like night driving on here, man. Victoria sent me a message about people, we've done the leap ahead here with the time. And the night driving stuff is out of control already. The lights are crazy. They're so bright. We've talked about it so many times on the show. What a pet peeve it is. Really grinds our gears. But yeah, the nighttime driving stuff is out of control. Um, so yeah, just be on the lookout for that, man. But yeah, that's what really I got going on. I don't know if anybody out there is, we got fantasy stuff going on. That's hot and heavy right now. The Patriots doing their thing. Celtics season kind of just getting started. But yeah, like real quick, the Patriots like 7-2 or something like that. Like, first in the division, back to doing their thing. Um, Celtics doing their thing. Season just started. Bruins not even following. Revs trash. Yeah, I mean, sports season it's almost kind of low right now, but football season is really what it's about right now. Hot and heavy. So that's what they're keeping the people distracted with right now. But yeah, if you got time, I'm trying to actually get into construction blueprint reading. Not really up my alley per se in the financial world, but just trying to, be more knowledgeable, get more valuable, and just kind of get a different perspective, kind of in my career field. But nonetheless, man, just wanted to tap in with the people on this Wednesday night, Wednesday, November 5th. And, if you got any questions about Bitcoin, if you've got any questions about, oh, yeah, shout out to all the college, like I said, and reach out to these people, support the Vikings, support Jeff Costa and the women's volleyball team, support Don and these guys, support Henry, of course, the high school cats. And even the men's soccer team, what I'm saying, shout out these guys, support, throw a little thumbs up on their Facebook page or whatever. Throw some IG support, same thing with us, what I'm saying, it goes a long way for, oh yeah, it's so funny just to piggyback on that thing. One thing I'm trying not to do going forward is like, I'm telling people like buying brand names and like buying labels and stuff. To me, I'm like, it took me a little while to get there, I guess. And believe me, I still like a pair of Jordans. You know what I'm saying? It took me like 35 years to buy my first pair of like real Jordans. Some Concords. But just buying like brand names to me is like, eh. You know what I'm saying? Some Hanes T-shirts are gonna do the same thing mostly as like a $50, $70 T-shirt, or I'm trying to buy basically people I support or things I support more than I need to get the label, the correct label on there. So just to piggyback on all that stuff and throw that out into the universe. But let me know if that's something you're feeling, or if if you're feeling some type of other way. But just to throw that out there. So shout out to anybody who's doing the local support stuff. Like I said, it took me a little while to get there, but here we are. So. Anyway, I just wanted to throw this episode 131 out there. Again, thanks for all the support, man. Always awesome. Make sure you hit the like, share, subscribe button. Go to all the college. Hooray, bravo. Keep dominating. Hope to get some titles here at the end. And yeah, here it is, man. Episode 131. We'll cut it up real quick. Bitcoin, great chance to buy. I foresee, 150 still by the end of the year. I might be a little wishful thinking on that by now, but again, it's a 4-year, 10-year, 20-year, 14-year commitment. So I wouldn't buy it now and be, the get rich quick stuff, not happening. So. Yo, it's going to be holiday season, Scorpio season. You already know that. But yeah, Thanksgiving coming up around the corner. Before you know it, Christmas will be here. So yeah, Joe, just be on the lookout for more episodes. I told Victorious, we have to get together. We have to link up. But if we can't, we throw some solo episodes out there, man. So again, thank you for all the support. Shout out. And yeah, man, well, more life, all the birthdays. Shout out to all the birthdays. And yeah, Victorious. Have to holler at my man, and we'll get this episode out there. Maybe get a little graphic out there, get the thumbnail out there. But let me know how your fantasy team is doing. Let me know what you think about the Bitcoin price. What are you doing? I don't know. How you feeling about the Bitcoin price? Keep me posted. But more life. Thanks again for all the support. Like, share, subscribe. You already know. Peace.